y'all heard about Hurricane Shark? You heard about Hurricane Shark?
Hurricane Shark?
Hurricane Shark.
I heard about that. Tell me about it. Yeah.
They say it's gonna touch down by 6:30.
6:30.
6:30. In the boat. They say now. No. Hurricane Shark on their way now.
Hey, it's gonna be fun out there. When we score, we're gonna slide in the end zone with the mud. Hope they don't call the flag though. But it's gonna be pretty fun out there with the mud.
Definitely gotta make Benji proud today. He gonna be watching.
All right, dial in here and make sure we're all on the same page, all right, as we're getting started, all right? It's another different formation that they haven't seen. The presentation should be really fast, too. You're making it look like run all the way, take care of the ball, keep your speed, 84, catch, and score. The best part about all of this, right, is we put in a ton of work, and all you got to do is be you. That's it, be you. Let's go play our ass off, play for each other, have a bunch of damn fun, win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
All offseason, the conversation around the Ole Miss-Alabama game has been the same. What will happen when Lane Kiffin squares off with his former boss, Nick Saban?
I just am amazed at the relationship because it's kind of equal part respect and disdain. Now, make no mistake, the 3 years those two spent together in Tuscaloosa benefited both men greatly, but it always seems like Lane's kind of like that ornery middle child who is still finding ways to irritate the Pops. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Coach Saban learned early his protege knew exactly what buttons to push.
Another play fake, another open receiver. Nice move through the open field by the tight end, Kenny Yeboah. Corral fakes the run, has a man open. It's Yeboah for the Ole Miss touchdown.
Could you draw up the start any better for Ole Miss? You get it to Elijah Moore, you get it to Yeboah, and then go to Yeboah one more time on the jump pass.
Off right side, the ball is loose. Ole Miss claims they've got it. Kind of stuck Harris up at the line of scrimmage, and Ja'Cory Hawkins stripped him. That'll be the first turnover ever for Najee Harris. And here's the handoff, and straight ahead some room. The 15, the 20, it's Snoop Connor. He's a 30, 40, and out of bounds on the Alabama sidelines. What a run.
And now a couple penalties in a very unmanageable third down situation takes him out of scoring zone.
Just going to try to hit him with a surprise run.
He'll go for it here.
We'll see what that analytics book says. So you got 4th down. Rebels are electing to go for it. There's the snap. Corral wants to throw. Swings it near side. Got his man caught. Ely to the 5. Knocked down at the 3-yard line. Little wheel route out of the left-hand side. He leaked open and has the first down.
Now here they go super fast and getting the ball to Ely on the side.
Ely into the end zone, is he? Yes, he is.
That was really a tough run by Ely, who's not a real big back, and he ran right through the tackle of Will Anderson.
Y'all boys just got to run. We're going to make a statement. We're going to make a statement. We talk about it. We're going to make a statement. Stay low. I'm going to keep y'all fresh, and we're just going to keep switching until we both get to 200 yards. We're going to keep switching. Let's go. Let's go.
No matter the situation, the Tide had no answer for the Rebels' two-headed monster.
4th and 1 for Ole Miss. Rebels there at the line of scrimmage. A handoff to Connor Wright. He's got it and more. He's to the 25, the 20, to the sidelines, to the 10, and knocked out of bounds there.
Again, problem plays. The formation created a problem for Alabama's defense, and then the run crushed them on 4th down.
It's Snoop again, and Snoop fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a terrific drive, 75 yards, don't know how many plays, but Snoop Connor finished it off right there with three great runs.
Even with the Rebels running wild, the Crimson Tide offense kept pace throughout the half.
To Najee Harris off the left side, he goes in easily. Touchdown, Alabama. The Crimson Tide, a PAT away from tying this one up.
I mean, this is the number 2 team in the country, the big boy on the block in the SEC West, and you have played them off their feet in the first half, and the scoreboard's dead even.
All right, we talked about it being a long game, all right? Okay, first half doesn't matter right now, okay? It really is 0-0, all right? You've got to maintain the high standard of play, okay? You cannot take anything for granted. You've got to make every play when it's there to be made, okay? Go out and play and beat the guy across from you for longer than he does you, and we will win the game. That's all you got to worry about.
And all we got to do is execute. That's it. Let's just go be us and take care of it.
Let's go. Come on. Hell yeah! Go! Yeah! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
The first half featured an offensive explosion from both squads. That was only a warm-up to what lay in wait for the final 30 minutes.
Second down and 2 for Alabama from the Ole Miss 33. Off the left side, Harris. He's got a big hole. The 20, the 15, the 10. Hit, dives for the end zone, and he's in there. Touchdown, Alabama.
Nick Saban and the Tide leading for the first time tonight.
Alabama 28, Ole Miss 21 is our score. So see if the Rebels can answer, get right back in the game.
Corral down the field. It's the tight end, Yeboah, off to the races again. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
28-28, 12:47 to go, third quarter. We got a boxing match here between Lane Kiffin and Nick Saban here in Oxford. Alabama first and goal from the 3, tied at 28-28.
And it's a beautiful play fake to Robinson, dumped off in the flat, and Forrestall has the touchdown.
Next play, I'll make up for it right now.
Corral running out of time. Now zings one over the middle, and it's caught. Sandlot ball works for the Rebs.
Well, not only did Elijah Moore make a great play on the back end of that, just an incredible play. I don't know how Matt Corral got that off.
And Ely's now back in. Hand off to Ely, left side. He's got it. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Jerry and Ely takes it to the house. We're a PAT away from tying it again. Hand off right side, pushing to the goal line and breaking the plane for the touchdown is Najee Harris. That's old school power football there. Third down play here. Third 14. It's about 13 and a half.
Snoop Connor has a lot of ground to cover, and he did.
What a call. First screen that we've seen tonight. Great call by Jeff Levy on 3rd and long. Can't say enough about the play calling in this game.
The game had become a winner-take-all shootout, and looked as if whoever had the ball last was going to come out on top.
And here's 4th down and goal, trying to tie it. Snoop Connor, the running back, having a career night. Snoop Connor lunges for the goal line, touchdown!
But in a heavyweight fight, there's little room for error. Alabama kept scoring touchdowns, while Ole Miss had to settle for field goals.
From the 18, this will be a 28-yard kick. It's right in the middle of the field. Luke Logan will kick that one, and he's got the distance, and it's an easy one and good.
Lane Kiffin's team made a major statement versus the number 2 team in the country. His offense rewrote the record book, notching the most ever yards versus a Crimson Tide defense, proving to the nation this bunch is a force to be reckoned with.
What a game. Wild shootout between Ole Miss and Alabama. Number 2 Crimson Tide, and they win it 63-48.
You can have a coaching staff that's going to sit here and tell you, great job, okay, you guys played really hard. That's not the staff, all right? You had a chance to beat the best team in the country that has beaten us the last 3 years by 50 points a game. And it's not that complicated, guys. All right? If we do what we're supposed to do, we're in here and we beat that team. Beat them. But we don't because we're not consistent enough. We don't tackle. All right? We don't finish drives. All right? And we create negative plays. So it's not good enough. We have to get better.
You know, really disappointing game with the outcome. You know, have the number 1 team in the country on the ropes. You know, have a chance to, you know, beat them at home here, and we don't get it done. You know, no one runs the ball normally on these guys, and so, you know, that was good to see. And actually, I was surprised at halftime saying, all right, we need to run the ball more, you know, because I came into the game saying we're going to have to throw the ball 50 times, you know, to have a chance in this game. So, you know, I think our line did a good job, and backs did a good job too.
It doesn't matter how our defense plays. Regardless of how our defense plays, we need to do our job. You know, we can't have those little mistakes. And like you said, a team like that, when you make mistakes, you can't make many of them. And when they make mistakes, you need to capitalize on it. And you know, we didn't do that tonight.
I mean, just come back on Monday, get better. We lost. A loss is a loss. I mean, I'm not happy at all about it. I mean, we lost. I really wish we won. So. I mean, just come back on Monday, just get back to work and get prepared for the next game.
The hard work that we put into it, like I said, Coach Kiffin and Levy created a great scheme. Coaching staff did a good job of coaching us, and we just went out there and executed.